Hey guys and girls, the time has finally come. It is finally time to start ordering pecans. And I almost hate to talk to you here today because we have been fighting this problem with shipping, trying to figure out a better way to get these pecans to y'all out there without it costing an arm and a leg. And it seems like everything that we buy is so much more expensive than it was. And we had to raise the price on the pecans just a little bit, but not much, like a quarter a pound. So a 5-pound bag's only about $1.25, $1.50 higher than they have been. But the shipping, golly, shipping has killed us over the years. But you know, last year it was like $15 or $16 or $17, something like that. The best we're going to be able to do on shipping this year on a 5-pound bag of pecans is about 25 bucks. That's right. I mean, it's amazing. I think the shipping came out $25.34. So that's crazy. It's crazy. But you know, since our government has waged a war on fossil fuels in order to get everybody to buy electric cars and to be green or purple or whatever color they want to be. But since that's happened, the prices have started skyrocketing on everything. And we are here at the ranch paying, you know, right at $5 a gallon for diesel fuel. When they're almost at pecans, as they move around the country, and orders are being moved by trucks with diesel fuel. And they're paying almost $5 a gallon for their diesel fuel, also over $5 a gallon in some parts of the country. But it's just been a bad situation. But I want to tell you though that now we can go ahead and start ordering. Write this number down. This is our pecan phone order: 580-618-7260. 580-618-7260, or simply go to jimmyhouston.com. You don't have to remember any of these prices I'm going to tell you right now. You can go to jimmyhouston.com and order, or give them a call there, and they'll have the prices right there handy on that pecan phone number. Some of you have our 5115 number. You can go ahead and call that number also. They'll answer that and take your pecan order as well. But 580-618-7260. Okay, whole pecans, 5-pound bag of whole pecans. Now we've got the pecans in 5, 10, 20, and 30-pound bags. So if you need a lot of pecans, we can do that. Some people will probably, and some people have been doing this in the past would buy like 10 pounds of pecans and then make those into 1-pound packages and put them with maybe something else and make a nice Christmas gift out of them, or a Thanksgiving gift. You know, it's always great to give something on Thanksgiving. We do give a lot of gifts on Thanksgiving ourselves because everybody gets gifts at Christmas, and sometimes you get kind of lost in the mix if you're giving away something at Christmas, and for the most part we just do both. I got to be honest about it. But pecans are great gifts for your employees, for your customers, whatever. We have a few customers, not many, but you know, a handful or 8 or 10 customers that buy for their employees and buy for their customers, and are really pretty large orders when they do it that way. But if you want, you can buy the little bit larger amounts in there in 10 or 20 or 30-pound bags and break them down yourself. Whole pecans, $26 a bag, $26 for 5 pounds, $26 for 5-pound bags. Custom cracked pecans, which is the way most of y'all order pecans. Custom cracked means we've taken those whole pecans, we've simply run them through a cracking machine. $27.75. And all you do is you go in there and you pick the meat out of the hulls. The shells and everything are all still in the bag. And but you can do it in just a few minutes, and that's $27.75. Or you can crack them yourself. But it's so easy to do it, and it's fun. It's fun to do it. And we actually are the pecans that we have for ourselves, that we keep for ourselves. We use custom cracked is what we use. $27.75 for the pecans. Farm shell, which is just 5-pound bag of pecans. That's all. No shells, no nothing. They're just pecan halves, and they're $54. $54 for a 5-pound bag. So you can call and visit with the girls, and they can explain all this to you a little bit better. I just wanted you to know you can start ordering right now and get your orders in. We probably will not be shipping until maybe around. Hopefully we can be able to get some out by the 1st of November, which is just right around the corner. One thing about getting these prices, we just have worked so hard to try to get that freight situation down. But there's just not hardly any way to do it and be able to get you your pecans when you're fresh. One thing I can tell you about Jimmy Houston pecans, they are fresh pecans. They've never been frozen. They come right off of the trees into the harvesters, and then they go from there to be cleaned and to be graded, and all the bad ones are out, and all these pecans will be good. There'll be no bad pecans in there. Everything is run through the process of grading them out. And if you get the farm shell, which is just pecan halves, that'll go all the way down through the process where there won't be any any hulls or anything in there with those pecans. Those are just bags of pure pecans. $54 for a 5-pound bag, plus shipping and handling. And that is what's really eating our lunch, is that doggone shipping and handling. It's just been amazing. We've just been working so hard. It's been pretty high all along, but that's up about 25%, maybe 30% over what it was last year. And it's all because of the fuel prices. If we start drilling our own oil, if we get back allowing fracking like we were doing, and drilling up in Alaska like we were doing, drilling offshore like we were doing, and I think that might happen, but it's not going to happen soon. I think we'll probably become energy independent again here in the United States and be selling oil as opposed to buying oil from adversaries like we're having to do right now to keep it enough going. But and the price of everything, you get shipping. I know I've just been going crazy when we order stuff here for the ranch at the shipping charges. Many times what we order, we pay more shipping than we do for the product. We pay more shipping than we do for the product. And that's crazy. And some of the places where we still get free shipping if we order so much, it's simply built into the price. And some of those are expensive items where you can add another $15 or $20 or $30 to the item and just simply call that inflation. And that's what we're having. I mean, inflation has run away, and it appears like it's going to get worse. The pecans that you buy in the store, which are frozen pecans, probably last year's pecans, they're very expensive right now too. So everything's going up. But 580-618-7260 to order pecans. Probably the most popular is the custom cracked. We call them custom cracked. They simply run through a cracking machine. $27.75 for a 5-pound bag. You can go to our JimmyHouston.com website, JimmyHouston.com, and it'll explain all the prices there to you. So, we'll ship those orders out within the next couple of weeks probably. So you're going to be getting them right soon. A perfect gift for your customers, a perfect gift for your family, a perfect gift for your friends. Some of you may have, we ship them out to some people that's got like 70, 80, 100 employees. You may have 500 or 1,000 employees. It doesn't matter. We can get them to each one of them. You may just have whatever you have. They're absolutely a 100% great gift because they are unique. They're unique. They're Jimmy Houston Twin Eagle Ranch pecans that you're getting directly from us, and they're fresh pecans. Fresh pecans are 1,000 times better than frozen pecans. Everything you buy from the store has been frozen. Most of it is last year's crop that you're buying. What you'll be able to buy from like February, March, April, all of that will be this year's crop probably, or maybe even last year's crop that's been frozen all those times. These will be the best tasting pecans you've ever got. And I apologize from the bottom of my heart for that freight, but I can't do anything about it. It's just what it is. And everything are chemicals to spray the tree, and yet we've only gone up a quarter of a pound, but the freight people have gone up about 30%, or at least 30%. So it's kind of like buying eggs and buying meat and buying bread and everything else. 20, 30%. They talk about inflation being 8%. I would just love to be able to buy something for only 8% higher than it was last year. As a matter of fact, you're buying those pecans for way under, it's like less than a 5% increase on actual pecans. So guys and girls, go ahead and get your order in there. We probably will not sell nearly as many pecans as we have in the past, but then again, when you compare our pecans to somebody else's that you buy at the store, no comparison. You're going to love these, your customers, your family, your friend. A great, great gift, Jimmy Houston pecans. So get your order in right now, and as we receive those orders, that's how we'll ship them out. So the day we first start shipping, it'll be order number 1, and we'll just go right down the list, and we'll be able to stay up pretty good, I believe. We'll be able to stay up pretty good on that. We get those orders out pretty doggone quickly. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. Windy here in Oklahoma. Windy, 30, 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds, but I still love you.